So yes, it's been a minute since I last uploaded. As you can see, I've been a little busy with my spell work. But I know why you're here. It's because you're essentially into self-improvement and you're always looking for more ways to do that. But I'm here to help people see that, well, really, what's the reason for your self-improvement? And this goes for really anything, that your reason ought to be for fun. Because you like doing it, because it excites you, because it brings you joy and passion. Because, what I see a lot out there is like fear as a motivational mechanism. And I kind of sat there and I thought to myself, is that a good motivational mechanism to use fear? It's like, I don't want to be this bad person. I don't want to be a loser or blah, 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 right? So it's like, I fear this mediocre version of myself. And so therefore, I'm going to use that as motivation to make me go and actually do my life. And honestly, you're just shooting yourself in the foot. It's like, yeah, sure. It's great at motivating, I guess. Like, it'll get you off your butt. It'll get you to go do something, sure. But what are you doing? Well, again, you're deriving your sense of self-worth from external sources. What did I accomplish? What did I achieve? Did I do this? Did I do that? Am I doing this or not doing it? Your sense of self-worth only comes from what you're doing. Instead of understanding that you are worth love and happiness and joy automatically. Like, self-worth is an inherent quality of being alive. Like, it's your birthright. The moment you started existing, you were worthy of abundance and love exponentially. That's just how it is. It's an automatic trait. It is not something that you have to go and earn or achieve or be good enough for. So don't you see how detrimental that is? That utilizing fear only gets you to essentially more fear, because you're basing your worth off of temporary circumstances. Like, if you're working out, like you're going to the gym, right? Imagine you get an injury and suddenly you can't work out for, 3, 4, 6 months, a year, I don't know, depends on how bad the injury is. Well, suddenly, where is your self-worth? Because now you're not doing the thing that you were deriving your self-worth from. So you're going to find out pretty quickly, do you get it from yourself or do you get it from what you're doing and what you're achieving? Like if you have a business or a career and it goes under, do you attach your self-worth to that and then therefore feel like a failure? I mean, do you want to know what real failure is? Actual failure, genuine failure, like real actual failure is it's not trying. It's not taking action. It's just sitting there and doing nothing. That's what failure is. Okay? And even if you're, like, I'm talking about the gym, what's kind of funny is in the gym, if you think about it, what you're there to do, especially if you're building muscle, is you're there to achieve failure. Obviously, it's a different type of failure than I was just talking about, but you're still there to achieve failure, right? You do the reps, and then by the time you're done with your set, you did 10 or whatever, right? That 10th rep, you're on failure. Like, your muscles are about to give up. And then that's how you train, right? You build up, you break them down, and you build them up. So, I mean, that's kind of just a little bit of something to think about, right? Achieving failure on purpose and for fun. But anyways, getting back to the subject at hand, the reason you should be improving your life and doing anything that's under that umbrella is for fun. Because you want to, because it makes you feel good, because it's exciting, because you're passionate about it. Like for me, I go to the gym. Why? Because I like it. I enjoy going to the gym. I look forward to it, and I actually miss it when I'm not there. Like on the days that are my off days, I'm like, wow, I kind of wish I was at the gym. And some people, they don't feel like that because it requires a lot of resistance and kind of pushing through, I guess you could say, uncomfortableness. But the end result is what pushes me. I love looking at my body. I love feeling amazing and sexy. And I also love the feeling that comes with a post-workout where you have the pump and you got the extra muscle. You look way buffer than normal because you just worked out, Like, I'm doing it for fun because I want to. Not because, oh, I'm a weak little skinny boy if I don't have muscles and I'm not going to be good enough for girls and other people, not because of that. No. So it's like, do not push yourself out of avoidance of a mediocre life. Because if that is your focus, avoiding a mediocre life, then you're going to get a mediocre life because your focus is on mediocrity, even if you're trying to avoid it. Because the universe gives you what you're thinking about, no matter if you want it or not. That's why it's important to pay attention to where your focus lies, the stories you're telling in your head, the belief systems running, the talking, what you're focused on, what you're giving your energy to, so that you're not giving your energy to something you don't want. I see it so much out there. People creating entire edifice to something they don't want. They're like, look at this thing that I don't like. Everyone look at it, and everyone look at how bad it is. Everyone give your attention to this bad thing. Everyone give your energy to this bad thing. We all need to give our energy to it and exacerbate the problem more. Nah, the best way to kill something is to derive it of energy completely. Remove all of your attention. Stop talking about it. Stop giving it your focus. That's how you diminish something. So really, I encourage you to reframe not only just your self-improvement journey, but everything in your life. Why do you do it? The only reason should be for fun. This is why children are wise, because they don't, worry about all this frivolous nonsense. They're focused on what they want to do. But anyways, I got potions class to get to, and I know you got this. So thank you for watching, and Expecto Patronum!